guys, Techsnackles here. This is the Nike Plus Fuel Band unboxing and review. On the side here you can see 3 quick steps on how to start using this. You can't really start using it right out the box, and I'll just tell you in a second why. So let's get this bad boy out of its cage. This is the medium large version because my pulse is not that small, thank God. But you can also get a smaller size, and this is also the black ice version, which I prefer it to the normal black color or the white ice. Just a personal preference here, and I find it cooler if it's you can see the inside. So directly when you open, you can see right there the band, the fuel band, and we'll get to that in just a second. First of all, we want to see what comes inside the box, and you will have to set this first up before you start using it. You can't just start to use it directly. And inside the box there is an expendable size. I don't know how to call this. It's just an expendable size for you, so you just expand the width of your fuel band in case it's not big enough for you. And to do that, you use this little tool that's stuck here. You just press, there's a little clicky thing there, and then you just press it with this tool and it pops out, and you just add that one. It comes with a USB cable so you can connect this fuel band to your computer. A quick start guide. It's pretty easy to use. It should come with a stand, as you can see there, but it didn't, and I did buy this at Apple Store, and they did end up giving me one stand, which is not really that useful, but I just want to have everything that comes in the box, especially for the price I paid, which was $129. It comes with a 1-year warranty, £121 by the way. So getting a look at the fuel band, you can see the chips inside. It looks like you have a tracker on you when you wear it, which is kind of cool. And in the beginning, you'll find it hard to take it apart, let's say that. So when you take it out of your hand, you'll find it hard because it's new, hasn't been really used, and it hasn't got many scratches. So it's perfectly like solid. And there's a, by the way, that's the USB connector there, which you'll be using to connect to your computer. And it's gold plated, so don't worry about scratches because you will be closing this on it. So you will find it hard in the beginning to close it. You'll have to look at it. And as you can see, I got a little friction there because I hurt myself a lot in the beginning when I was closing this. But no worries, after a while it will start to soften out and it will be easier to put it in. You got 2 LED screens there, which will tell you what are for, and also a button, a rubber button. And also to take it out will be quite hard, but do not worry, do not shock, don't return it and say there's something wrong. After a while, it will get a little bit scratches, which can be a little bit ugly, but do not worry. After a while it will start to get into place quite easily. It's not very flexible because of the chips, but they do have like 2 places where it's flexible enough so that you can bend it to take it out of your pulse directly and stuff. And it's also pretty strong, and it is really light, it's comfortable, you don't have to worry. Now here at the LED screen you can see the fuel, the calories, and how many steps you've taken, which is pretty cool. You could also, it allows you to be using it as a watch. So basically you get the information that this fuel band is supposed to deliver to you right in your fuel band. Do not need to connect it to your computer to actually track it, which is also quite nice. Now up here you have not really LED screen, you have like a few LEDs which inform you if you're reaching your goal or how close you are. The blinking or flashing green light is where you're supposed to be reaching. Now this comes with a Nike Plus Connect app in your Mac. Actually you have to download it from the App Store, but basically it doesn't really do much. And by the way, you can connect it directly to your MacBook. You don't really need to use the cable, as I do not use it as well. And then basically what the app does, it just syncs up your information and takes you to a website. So there's not much built into the app itself. Now as you go to the website, you will need to register to use its functionality, and it's a compulsory thing to do. Now on the website you got your total fuel on the top left corner. You got a dashboard, which we'll take a look in just a second, activities, the places, and Nike Plus gear to get more Nike Plus stuff. Now here you can see how many fuel you've gained, how many steps you did, and all the bazinga bazunga, whatever that means. And you can see here I hit my goal by 50% more on something of February. Can't really read it. And again on something of February. And this is my current streak. Only 1 day. That's not very good, but goals hit 3 times, which is pretty good. And down there you can also share. This is pretty social as well. They're trying to make it social. You can share with faces and everything, and how you can tell them how you feel, and you can share it on Facebook. your all of your fitness information so you can show it off. Now, as you can see here, Monday and Wednesday were my best days because I did do sports. And down there, you can also check out your average Nike Fuel. What Nike Fuel is, I really haven't explained. It's technically the kind of language that Nike is using, more international kind of language. You can also check your total steps, your calories, your distance, and active time. So basically, Nike Fuel is what you earn like each day. It's kind of the sum up of the calories you lose and the steps you do, and basically they just sum up and turn it into their own language, international kind of language, where they, as you can see, show you it's a easier way to I don't really know how to explain it. It's an easier way to interpret like your fitness and how good you are, and you just set up a goal with how much fuel you want to make that day. The higher the better, by the way. So here, this place is more like a social kind of thing. You can, or more of a stocky kind of thing, because you can stalk people that also have Nike Plus, and you can kind of meet up with them, see where most people are. So you can see London is really concentrated, and how many people are active and stuff. So it's more social, not much to it. I don't really use it. If you want to use it, do check it out. And also you can get more gear here. You can see different kinds of gears that you can get. Now there's also, thank God for this, a Nike Fuel Band app for your iPhone, which is awesome. You connect it by Bluetooth, and technically you just have to hold the rubber button. It syncs up, your Bluetooth icon flashes, and voila, your information starts syncing directly. Obviously this will take up the battery from your iPhone. Bluetooth does take some battery, so do watch out for that. As always, it does indicate your calories, steps, daily averages is good directly from the app. You do not need to go to the website, and if you hit your goals and stuff like that. So this is, as always, very good. You can also see the activity that you've done throughout the day. It doesn't really tell you the precise time, but it does show you a little sun over there from the morning to night what you've done. And you could just see other days by swiping back and forth, seeing how much activity and what times of the day you made more fuel. And also how many miles you've ran and stuff like that. You can also swipe back to see how many fuel you made those days and compare it to. And you can see you can also compete with friends, as I am here, and you have a kind of like achievements. Not really achievements. It just tells you the best day, the best week, the best month, longest streak, which I haven't really have much, but then it just tells you the longest streak you have. You also have a little notifications over there. Oops, I missed that. If you click on notifications, you will get after you reach search achievements. For example, here it's taking a while to load. By the way, you can also set up, and I say by the way a lot in this video, set up the goal you want on directly from your iPhone just by clicking the fuel band, something I should have demonstrated in the video. So here you have 10k of Nike Fuel that you earn. You got a little cool animation here that I love. So you will get a bunch of these if you're really active. Now, if it's for everyday sports, it's about 3,000 of Nike Fuel, or if it's an intensive workout, I think it is about 5,000 of fuel. Now, normal day is 2,000 of fuel that you should reach. So basically, yeah, that's Nike Fuel is just the language that Nike is using. If you want to find out, I'm sure they'll be happy to explain to you at their website. I'm not sure they do explain it. It's a little bit hard to explain, but once you start using it, it's just the language you use to interpret your everyday kind of activity, and how much fuel you're making is the most important thing. It just sums up how many calories you've lost and how many steps you've done, and kind of the energy you should have wasted. And the more energy you waste, the more fuel you make, the more fitness you gain. Hopefully that makes sense for you. Anyways, overall this is a really good product. Although the price tag is really high, and there's been rumors of a new one coming out soon. If you're really desperate, I do recommend you to get it. If you have a lot of money to buy a new one when it comes out, I do recommend you to get it. It is cool, although it doesn't really tell you much directly from the LED screen. It can also be used as a watch. And if you're really in need of motivation to start doing some, you know, exercise and fitness, then I do recommend it. So thank you all for watching. This is Tex Knuckles with a really, really long review and really bad review of Nike Fuel Band.